In the Russian port of Tuapse, an oil tanker caught fire as a result of a massive attack by Ukrainian drones. According to monitoring groups, an oil spill up to 3 kilometers long formed in the Black Sea. This is stated in the material of Bloomberg and the Telegram channel Crimean Wind. And this footage shows drone strikes on the Tuapse marine oil terminal and the moments of impact. 2 nights ago, Ukrainian drones struck Tuapse oil terminal, damaging the deepwater pier and infrastructure. Fires erupted at the Rosneft site, with debris hitting nearby buildings. Dere, south of Tuapse, after the overnight terminal strike. Locals reporting oil spills in the water.
Бедная Гизельдере. Как не разлив, так нефть вся здесь.
After massive Ukrainian drone strikes on Russian electrical grid, Unmanned Systems Forces Commander Magyar reports that drones struck 5 out of 8 targeted substations overnight, reaching as far as Gryazi. The total hit capacity was 5,066 megavolt amperes, with one target hit jointly with Special Operations Forces. These strikes are part of ongoing deep penetration attacks on Russian energy and logistics infrastructure. And footage has emerged showing Unmanned Systems Forces FP-1 drones striking power substations across Russia and occupied territories in Ukraine. Ukrainian forces have carried out a new wave of precision strikes on Russian electrical substations, including key 500 kilovolt facilities in Lipetsk Oblast and occupied Alchevsk. The attacks temporarily disabled thousands of megavolt amperes of power capacity, disrupting energy flow to military-industrial sites and logistics networks supporting Russian operations. This campaign marks a deliberate shift in Ukraine's strategy, away from symbolic drone raids and towards systematic pressure on Russia's war infrastructure. By targeting the power nodes that feed arms factories, transport hubs, and occupation administrations, Kyiv aims to weaken the Kremlin's ability to sustain long-term operations and retaliate for the constant Russian strikes on Ukraine's own grid. The battle for energy infrastructure has become a new front in the war, fought not only on the battlefield but across the circuits that power the entire conflict. Russian forces have shown assault hedgehogs, tanks fitted with massive steel cable anti-drone structures, mine trawls, and electronic warfare systems. The photos were published by the Vodare Telegram channel. The images show a T-80B-VM with a TMT-K mine trawl and a T-72B3 with a KMT-7 mine trawl. Both vehicles are fitted with large superstructures resembling grills, densely wrapped in steel cables that cover the upper, rear, and partially front sections of the tanks. The chassis of the tanks is also covered with steel cables. On the T-80B-VM, an electronic warfare system is mounted on top of the steel cable structure. The protection is intended primarily to counter FPV drones, which are widely used along the front line. Unlike standard barbecue or shed-type add-on armor, which often fails to stop drones, these hedgehog structures can damage drone propellers, entangle the airframe in the cables, and disable the warhead. However, the modifications significantly increase the vehicle's weight and size and complicate operation. Question for Trump's administration: will they provide Ukraine with long-range Tomahawk missiles?
Will your administration provide Ukraine with long-range Tomahawk missiles? Is that something that you're not considering that?
No, not really.
Isn't it like unready?
Could happen, I could change, but at this moment I'm not.
Footage reportedly shows a Russian FAB glide bomb bouncing off the ground, likely filmed by a drone for the first time. Estonia is ready to shoot down Russian targets that cross the country's airspace if necessary. The NATO protocol on this issue has been in place for 20 years, says Estonian Foreign Minister Margus Tsahkna during a joint conference with Ukrainian Foreign Minister Andriy Sybiha. Journalists asked Sakna whether Estonia is ready today to shoot down Russian targets that appear on its border. He replies that if necessary, this will be done. A very easy answer, as President Trump says. We will intercept and shoot them down. And the NATO protocol on this has been in place for 20 years. NATO is ready to defend its territory from the first second, from the first push, the minister says. He also notes that when Russia violated Estonian airspace for 12 minutes, NATO aircraft were on site and ready to act if they saw an immediate threat to our sovereignty and independence. This was not the first time Russia had tested our capabilities, and NATO's Central European mission was reinforced as soon as Poland's airspace was violated. In this way, we are increasing coordination throughout our region and strengthening our capabilities, Sakna replies.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you want to support Warthog Defense, please become our member and get early access to new videos, exclusive members-only videos, and become administrator in comments section. The membership link is in the description.
Rescues every day. We had a guy last week at 6 rescues in 6 days. You know, he's doing the job every day.